Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Segen. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you guys are interested in how I make these quick and easy, simple meals, continue watching. So for breakfast, I'm gonna make a egg spinach scramble with turkey sausage on the side. For lunch, we're gonna be making a jam-packed chicken salad with cherry tomatoes, broccoli, feta cheese, tzatziki sauce. And for dinner, we're gonna be making sauteed vegetables, cauliflower rice, and some shrimp made with a homemade honey glazed garlic sauce. It is so good and so easy to make. So if you guys are interested in how I make these 3 meals, continue watching. But first, before we get started, I want to give a major shout out to the following people right over here. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for commenting on my videos. If you guys want a shout out like them, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comment section down below that you did, and I'll give you guys a shout out on my next video. So without further ado, let's get started on breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm gonna start off with 2 eggs. I'm gonna try it one more time using one hand. Oh, not bad, not bad. So using a whisk, I'm just gonna whisk those eggs together. So I greased my pan and I turned it on to a medium-high heat. So I'm just going to add a bunch of spinach. So it's gonna wilt down a lot actually. So I'm going to let the spinach cook for a little bit before adding the eggs. So at this point, I'm going to add in my eggs. So I'm just gonna add some pepper and a little bit of salt. So I'm just gonna plate up my breakfast. And next, I'm going to add my turkey sausage. I'm gonna add 3 pieces. You can substitute this with bacon if you'd like. I just like turkey sausage. And that is my breakfast. Now this is optional, but I do like cheese, so I'm gonna put cheese on top. Just gonna add a little bit of cheese to that. So good! And that is my breakfast. Super easy. You guys can pop the turkey sausage in the microwave, but I put these in the oven. But you can pop them in the microwave for about 5 minutes. So for lunch, I'm gonna get started on the chicken breasts. I'm just gonna season both sides with salt and pepper. To that, I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. Ooh, that's all good. We're gonna flip it over, so it's all gonna be blended together. And then I'm gonna add some cumin. Cumin is like one of my favorite spices to cook with. It's the best when you're cooking with meats. And I'm just going to make sure that that is all evenly coated on both sides. I'm just gonna add a bit more paprika and cumin. All right, so now the chicken is ready to be added to the pan. So I just turned on the stove to a medium-high. So I'm gonna add a bit of olive oil to the pan. So I'm gonna take a pair of tongs and I'm going to add the chicken to the pan. So I'm gonna let that cook and I'm gonna get started with chopping up some lettuce. So the lettuce that we're gonna be using today is romaine, but you gotta really thoroughly clean, I mean all your vegetables, but romaine, you gotta really, really clean. So I'm just gonna wash the romaine and then chop it up. So I'm just gonna do a rough chop and cut up the lettuce and add it to a bowl. And then next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up and wash some broccoli. So I'm gonna flip the chicken and then bring it to a low heat. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add some freshly washed broccoli and steam it, because we're gonna add that to the salad. If you notice, I have a couple servings because I like to cook in bulk. So I'm gonna pop a lid and let it steam for about 10 minutes. So while we wait for the broccoli to steam, the chicken to cook, I'm gonna get started with adding the feta cheese and the cherry tomatoes to the salad. So let's get started on that. So I just transferred over the salad to a bigger bowl, but I washed some cherry tomatoes. I mean, this is optional. You can cut them in half. My only thing is I'm gonna be eating this for a couple of days, so I don't want the lettuce to wilt. So I'm just gonna add them whole. And I mean, if you're lazy like me, then it's perfect. So I'm just gonna toss that in there. And then to that, I'm gonna add some feta cheese. So I'm gonna crush the feta cheese and add it to the salad. So I'm just gonna toss up the salad. You'll notice that I haven't added any oil to my salad, only because, again, I don't want the lettuce to kind of wilt down. So you can add oil when you're about to eat it, but I wouldn't add it like when you're just prepping the salad, because you don't want wilty lettuce. That's nasty. So let's check up on the chicken, and then we're gonna put the salad together. So the chicken's looking good. I turned off the heat, and I'm going to let the chicken rest a little bit before I chop it up. All right, so the broccoli is perfectly steamed. Remember to like keep an eye on steamed broccoli, because what you don't want is like mushy broccoli, which I can't stand. I like when broccoli has a little bit of a crunch to it. So next I'm gonna cut the chicken. So I'm gonna show you guys how we do that. Just cut it on an angle. I want to just taste the chicken. Chicken tastes really good. So I'm going to now plate my salad. Okay, this low-key looks like a Christmas tree, but I'm gonna add some chicken. So I added some red onions. Still low-key looks like a Christmas tree, but it's all good because this salad is amazing. So the last thing I'm gonna do is add some tzatziki sauce. So you can add it on the side, or you can kind of put it right on top of the chicken. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. And I'm going to add some broccoli on the side. And voila, that is my lunch. Super easy, super inexpensive, and super quick to make. So I'm just gonna chop up some bell pepper. But when you chop up bell pepper, make sure that you're removing the seeds, because it's really hard to digest. It kind of goes in one way and then out the other. So make sure that you remove this part right over here. So I'm just gonna do a rough chop. I'm also gonna do a rough chop to some red onion. If you have white onion, I kind of prefer white onion when I saute vegetables, but red onion is fine. So I'm gonna add a bit of olive oil, and I put the heat at a medium high. And then I'm gonna quickly saute the red onion with the bell pepper. And I think I might add some garlic as well. So I'm going to now add the green onions, or sorry, the red onions. And I'm gonna let that saute for a little bit before I add the garlic. And now I'm gonna add a few cloves of garlic. And some bell pepper. Sorry guys, I had to quickly change my battery. But the only thing that I'm gonna add to this is a bit of salt and a bit of pepper, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna put this aside, let it cool down, and then I'm gonna start on the shrimp. So like I mentioned, I'm going to use the same pan. There's a bit of garlic left over, but that's even better. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm gonna add the shrimp. So the reason why I love shrimp is because, number one, I love seafood, but the reason why I love making shrimp is because it's super easy and quick to make. And I'm gonna add the honey glaze sauce to it to give it more flavor. Because the honey glaze sauce is made with soy sauce, I'm not gonna add any additional salt because the sauce is already salty. So I'm just going to let this cook for just a few more seconds because I don't want the shrimp to overcook. And then I'm gonna add the sauce. So I'm gonna let the sauce and the shrimp kind of cook together for a few more minutes on a low heat. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna get the cauliflower rice ready. So I want to show you guys the cauliflower rice that I'm using. I got it from Costco, but I'm sure you guys can find cauliflower rice at your local grocery store. But I've never actually cooked cauliflower rice before. I've made like cauliflower like mashed potatoes and just cauliflower in general, but this particular brand, I'll show you what it looks like. It's these guys right over here. This comes in a pack of, I want to say 4. It comes in a pack of 4, and all you got to do is pop one of these packages into the microwave for 5 minutes and you have beautiful cauliflower rice. So that's what I'm gonna do next. So while I'm waiting for the cauliflower rice, I'm gonna try out the shrimp. Oh, I got the sauce on my shirt. Ew, look. It better be worth it. It's worth it. And honestly, the sauce is so good. So it's time to plate our dinner. I already put the cauliflower rice in a bowl, but you guys can always substitute cauliflower rice with regular rice, but I'm just trying to take a break from rice right now, which I'll explain in another video. But I'm gonna add these sauteed vegetables. And then I'm going to add our shrimp with our honey garlic sauce. And I'm gonna sprinkle some hot pepper flakes. And that is dinner. Look how amazing that looks, oh my God. I'm actually gonna add some broccoli because I think it needs green. Oh my God, yeah. Trying to make it all pretty and presentable, oh my God. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh my God. It looks perfect. This is what dinner looks like. It looks so good. So I have to try this cauliflower rice. I've never tried cauliflower rice before, but I really need a substitute for rice because it's just not working for me anymore, which sucks because I love rice, but I didn't season the cauliflower rice because I knew I was gonna drench it with the sauce that I made. So I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, it just tastes like cauliflower. It literally tastes like cauliflower, but you actually don't get the texture of rice at all, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good substitute because rice is just not working for your girl lately. So I just need to take a break from it. All right guys, so that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These meals are super easy. You really don't need any skill to make the meals that I made today. So give it a try. It's low-key keto because I'm just trying to slowly transition to having more vegetables in my life and less carbs. Now, I'm not keto certified. I'm not like a keto nut. Like this would be like my first week of doing it. But from what I've seen online, everything that I shared with you guys today, I think is pretty I think it's keto approved, to be honest. But these are my meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know how much you guys love these cooking videos. So if you guys want more cooking ideas, I'll leave them on the screen right over here for you guys. Subscribe to the channel for more cooking videos and meal prep ideas. And with that being said, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.